Hello and welcome to this review of Workhorse Brewing Company's New England Style India Pale Ale. It's not made in New England, it's made in Pennsylvania. By Workhorse Brewing, King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. We did a duo review, my friend David and I, and we really liked this. It's got the two horseshoes. He said it reminded him of the Washington Nationals W. That's more of a cursive, but it's similar. And he even thought that the what do you say about the color? Something about the color of the can. 6.7% alcohol, IBUs not listed, keep cold, drink fresh. Keeping it cold, here we have a date. We didn't have a date on the other bottle. Canned on June 23rd, 2021 at 11:01 a.m. So it said made right, so it's less than 2 months old. That should be fine. Cheers. And go check it out. I'm gonna see if there's any other. I don't know if there's any other video reviews. I assume there are. This was sent to me from Pennsylvania by Wayne. Thank you, Wayne, for sending this and the other beers. What a treat. He sent 2 Brooklyn lagers, which we can get here, actually. Not easily. Not in this town, but in New Orleans, yeah, Rouse's has it. Can't say a lot of people buy it, but they have it. Don't know about the dates. Then he sent me this one, a West Coast IPA, 2 of those, and 2 Imperials. So we're going to check all of those out. Hazy, golden, yeah. The head is spongy, off-white. And so sometimes solo reviews are easier to do. They are easier to do because I can concentrate better. Duos and group reviews are fun, but they're like you're thinking, wait, what did you say, and what's going on? And no, I didn't mean that. You're not understanding what I'm saying. It's all of that. It's confusing. And I definitely don't like to do on-site reviews anymore. I used to think that would be fun to do those like at a store. It was too much noise and distraction. At a bar or tavern or whatever, but it's just too busyness. You can't concentrate on the product, and then it becomes about the setting and not the product, in my opinion. Slightly juicy, white bread, same old story here. Let's go with the taste. Nice though, taste. I've never seen Workhorse beers in Louisiana. In fact, until last week, I never heard of Workhorse Beer Brewing Company. I checked their website. I was reading about the company, like about us, but they didn't give any dates, like when they were founded. It was just saying like, we're dedicated to making great beer, like any beer company will say. Taped on label, adhesive paper label, so it's usually a sign that the company's not real big. It's bitter. I would guess the IBU is probably about 55, 57. It's kind of juicy, but not particularly juicy. And it's more bitter than juicy, and there's a lot of white bread dough, the bread, after it's baked, the middle. Sweetness scale. I like using a Cyclops scale. I learned about that when I was researching Miller Coors beers, back when it was Miller Coors, because they used to be part of the Cyclops scale of England, and that got me to follow their protocol. And so on the sweetness scale, this would be 3 out of 5 sugar cubes, so it's a pretty sweet beer, but not overly so. On the bitterness scale, nice lacing. 4 out of 5 hop cones. I don't know. It's not hazy like a New England IPA. It's much more bitter than juicy, because with any IPAs, I'm usually thinking of a juice bomb and a haze bomb. But this isn't really that. Dry finish. It's more like a Pennsylvania Dutch IPA. Taste is really great though. We said it was an A in our duo review, and we got to stick with that. It's definitely an A beer. Actually, we had another person off camera saying delicious, but you got to be in the video with your face showing to be part of the trio, I guess, you know. But but we have really good. We've had some really good off-camera input over the years, for sure. Uncredited, let's see. It's almost like savory. I guess it's really hot outside. It's prickly carbonation is very hot, mid-90s right now. So I guess any beer, even an Imperial IPA, might be good just because it's liquid. But obviously this is like light lager type weather, or at least blonde ale type weather. Yeah, it's an A. Again, it's going to always, I think they're consistent. Well, I can't say I'm going on 2 cans. I hope their consistency is good. I think Wayne picked out beers that he thought would be great representations of that area. And he succeeded. Brooklyn, well, I mean, you know, Mid-Atlantic, New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware. The Mid-Atlantic, maybe Maryland and Delaware, I guess that would be that. Those might be more like the upper Old South. But anyway, 95 out of 100, 9.5 out of 10. You spent a lot of money sending these to me, Wayne. You shouldn't have done it. I told you don't do it, but I appreciate it. There's no doubt about that. And fabulous beers. It's a winner. Soleil Le Bon Temps Relais, an A beer, most excellent, 9.5 out of 10. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, and tour the Workhorse Brewery. And I have never been to a brewery tour in Pennsylvania, but I went to Herr's Potato Chip Factory and took a tour. That was fabulous. One of the best tourist things I ever did. And we went on the Hershey's Chocolate Factory tour in Hershey, Pennsylvania. That was fabulous. Not as good as the Herr's, but it was still a fun tour. And we went to, you know, Independence Hall, you know, Philadelphia Independence tour type thing with the Liberty Bell and Independence Hall and all that stuff. So that was pretty nice. I'd rather go to a working museum, you know, than just like, this is old stuff that something important happened here. I like those. They're fine, but the working, where you see it happening now, history in the making, is more interesting to me. Thanks for watching this video production.